Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 15 Gold Edition with me, Brad M73. Just got done dropping off the load of logs from the last episode. We're up to 53,778 euro. We've got the train. I sent the train off, and I want to tab to some vehicles here. Okay, here we go. Basically, my plan is to buy field 25 over here, okay? And when I do that, I want to actually join fields 23, which is over here, and 25 over there. So, we're going to have to cut all these trees down. And then we're going to have to, grind them up. And I'm going to just start off by cutting all the trees down, I guess. So here goes this part. All the fields are seeded, sown, whatever you want to say. And so, I mean, all I really have to do is fast forward time. Which maybe I'll do that. Yeah, nope. Let's go ahead, fast forward time. I think these trees are going to be a giant pain in the butt to actually grind up with the in-game chipper. So much so that I don't even really want to try it. I probably could try it, but that would mean a lot of money. We'll only have about 200,000. I guess I could do it, but if it backfires and I need to sell it to get like the brucks, then we're kind of in deep doo-doo. Oh man. Okay. So we've got 102,000. Keep forgetting I can't run with my chainsaw operating here. Also, you cannot cut these trees down with the scorpion. Now, how come all of a sudden they're not falling down? Maybe it's because I'm kind of cutting at an angle and not going straight across. That one's falling. I remember when I was as a little kid, around my neighborhood, people would, different neighbors, they would get trees cut down. And I always, I can remember me and my friends, like, climbing through the trees and thinking that it was, like, the coolest thing ever. Because it was like having the tops of the trees, down on the ground. And nowadays, if kids did that, somebody probably call the police and have the parents arrested for child endangerment, because, that's just how the world has changed. I'd say in another 20 or 30 years, we'll essentially be like pre-packaging all children in bubble wrap as to avert any sense of danger whatsoever. The bubble wrap will also be soundproof so that they're not offended by anything at the same time. So that's kind of where we're heading, I think. Hello. Weird. Okay, one more tree and I think we're done. Hope we're done. Yep. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Let's see here. We're gonna buy... I have a feeling I'm gonna regret this, but... We're gonna buy the gens here. And we'll run up and pick that up. Worst case scenario is if it doesn't work and I want to, go back and restart, I can, and you guys will never know. Ooh, I didn't get any lag that time when I turned my headlights on. My computer must be getting better. No, it hasn't changed at all, actually. I should probably reboot it, though, because I don't think it rebooted this week when the Windows updates came out. So, I don't know. I'm also thinking about going and giving Windows 10 a try. Like, I have a lot of people that I, talk with regularly who are saying that, it's a lot better now and that I should probably, give it a try again. So I'm thinking about doing that. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that, but it'll probably be soon. I got my new monitor. Oh gosh. I got my new ROG Swift monitor. I guess that's been probably 2 weeks ago by now. It is the ROG Swift PG279Q. My previous monitor was the ROG Swift PG278Q. And I have to say that it's pretty impressive. The color gamut is better, meaning that the colors are a little bit, richer. The biggest difference is the blacks are a lot blacker. So in certain games, like I was playing GTA 5 the other day, and in certain games, they're like especially at night, it's almost like it's so dark that it's almost bad dark, if that makes any sense, but I don't know. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, guys, is first I need to learn how to back this thing up. Now, I have the sneaking suspicion that this is not going to work the way I want it to work, so I don't know. We're going to see. Okay, fold out support feet, pipe out. The next thing I need to do is I need to drive this over. Now, I know some of you guys are like, oh my god, this is logging again. But no, it's in a way it kind of is, forestry. But it's forestry so that we can expand into the new field. And that's really what I'm going for here, guys. Alright, so back on to this thing. Ponzi Buffalo is in traffic. Oh, good. No. Stop the driver. Okay. Alright, so now we are going to turn on the wood crusher. And... oh, good. It does allow me to... this. Alright. It's been a while since I've used this thing, so hopefully I won't be too terrible at it. And I'm just hoping that when I pick these trees up, it's actually going to do what I want it to do. Um, this is exactly what I was afraid of. Oh. Yeah. This is what I was afraid of. Hmm. So we are able to get a little bit of... See, let's try something out. Oh! Okay. If I can grab one of these little branches and just kind of pull it in. Okay. See, now we're running into the problem because of all the side branches. Alright, so it's morning time, so I'm gonna just slow down time again. And I don't think I'm gonna really be able to get any more use out of this tree as it is. Uh-oh. Yep. This is kind of what I was afraid of. And so, what I'm going to do is we're going to borrow some money. We're going to go buy the Brooks. Whoops. Which is a mod. It's relatively cheaty, but it works and it gets the job done. So, I'm going to have this guy delivered, I think. Is it a harvester? No. Wait, did I buy it? Oh wait, I don't think I bought it. Because I didn't have enough money. And just pick a color. Gonna have it delivered. Yes. That's what I call delivery. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. And many people will probably not get that reference. Ooh, getting a big lag spike there. I don't know what's going on. It's probably some bug with this Brooks, I'm guessing. I've still never found a newer version of the Brooks. It still needs some work. It's a good mod though. I like it. It's just that we need to unfold this thing first. Turn the front of it on here. And hopefully wing! Whoa, 78%. Gee-many. That thing filled up fast. Okay, now where do I dump... Where's my storage bin for wood chips? Oh, I think it's over here. I think it's in one of these hanger things. It's right in here. So I guess we're going to be making a lot of trips back and forward in this episode. And of course, we're just going to drive around with this thing running because, we might have a friend or something who we don't like. They might, get in front of our tractor and just, unfortunately, we might bump into him and, what just happened there? And we can, just mix them right into the wood chips. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we've got a bit of invisible tree there. Alright, so... I guess I'm going to have to just... I don't know, time-lapse? I don't know if I should time-lapse this. I think I should probably time-lapse this, even though I know there's some of you that actually hate when I time-lapse. And we're also going to need to do some farming here as well, because we need to kind of prepare the field for when I'm ready to join them. So I'll start harvesting the canola. I think this is canola. I'll start harvesting that. And I'll just hire a worker to do that. Whoops. Alright, so back to the grind. Ha ha ha. I'm just going to kind of cut straight across. Not kind of cut. I am going to cut straight across. Here you can see like these trees that are standing. We should just be able to bump right into those. Bam, done. No! Oh no, I think I'm gonna lose like all that extra, all the extra wood chips there. Oh well, that's all right. It's kind of cheaty the way this thing works anyway. I think it actually puts out more wood chips than it's supposed to. I don't know if that's the case. I've never actually gone to try to confirm it, but I have my suspicions. And my suspicions are usually pretty darn correct. Oh, I ordered my, pre-ordered my Oculus Rift this week on Tuesday. It cost me like $630, which is pretty much the last of my computer money. I have no more computer money left, so I'm gonna have to start taking seriously taking donations here pretty soon. Where'd that tree go? There it is. Just gonna see if I can maybe drive this way, and I guess not. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to start taking donations here pretty soon. Oh, the other thing that really kills me is, now that we're into January, the YouTube earnings you just get killed after Christmas, and so because I rely on this for my primary income, doing YouTube videos, it does get painful this time of year, and usually up until, springtime, that's kind of when things get a little bit better. But, January, especially February and March, generally the worst times of year. So I'm gonna have to tighten the belt a bit and be a lot more aware of how I spend my money. You know, another thing I could do is I could cut the trees down on the opposite side. Uh-oh, I think we might have a problem here. This one is up very high. Yes, you are. You are, you are. Alakazam, alakazoom. Oh, guess that didn't work. Okay. So I should get the combine. What should I do? I should probably get these guys harvesting just for fun. Let's take this guy back to the farm. We'll get him hooked up with a tipper so that he can start offloading the Rostelmash. And we'll also need to get the New Holland combine, you know, harvesting on one of the other fields as well. Rostelmash. Okay. Okay, so now I want to do offload field 23 here. Oh, wait a second. Offload field 23. And then I'm just going to start this at the nearest waypoint. And he should be pretty much good to go. And we'll drive back over. I'm going to try to chip the tree that was laying down. I have half a mind to take that other row of trees down on the opposite side of the field too. The reason being is because I have the brucks right now. It would be something pretty easy to do, you know, while I've got it here. Come on. Come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? I'm trying to get the bottom end of the tree in such a position where it will chip. Come on, man. Maybe if I drag it uphill. Doesn't really seem to help much either. Oh, 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 there it is. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Awesome, okay. So, this guy is... Put him on the Rostelmont, there we go. Alright. Heading back with him. And then probably in the next episode, Probably in the next episode we'll join those fields. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Oculus. A lot of you guys were like, because I announced it on my Facebook page, and there were some people that are like, "What's that?" or "What is an Oculus Rift?" If you don't know what an Oculus Rift is, you need to Google it right now. Oh my gosh, because you're kind of out of the. You must be like on planet Mars or something if you've never heard of an Oculus Rift. Oculus is a VR headset, virtual reality headset, and it's basically the first consumer version. And I've been looking for it. I was actually thinking about getting set up with a developer kit, and actually I heard that if you supported the developer kit, you would get one for free, one of the consumer versions for free. So I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt for not supporting the consumer version or the developer version. But what can I do? Where is he going now? I'm just gonna say drive now. But I'm really looking forward to playing games like Elite Dangerous and Euro Truck Simulator, and why? Oh, it is working. Okay. And there's probably others. I don't know, or maybe Alien Isolation. Though I might, I might get way too scared from that one. The alien from the Aliens movies is literally one of the few scary monsters that I could think of that still scare me to this day when I watch it. It just, everything about it freaks the heck out of me. And being in a first-person game with an Oculus where you're getting killed by this thing like all the time, like left and right, literally. I don't know. I don't know if I want to really do that to myself. I don't know. We'll see. But definitely games like Euro Truck, Elite Dangerous. You know, I think it's supposed to come with a game like EVE Online or something. I don't know if I'll play that, because I think it is an MMO, but I don't know exactly if they have like a specific version for Oculus owners or what. But I don't know that I'm gonna play that. I mean, I'll probably play it just to try it out, but I don't know that I'm gonna go really any beyond that. But we'll just have to wait and see. I'm sure once they're, fully released, game developers are going to be in a much better situation to support the Oculus, make their games better and so on and so forth. My PC will definitely run the Oculus, no problem whatsoever. The only thing I'm kind of disappointed about is the resolution is a little bit lower. It's better, slightly better than 1080p, but less than 1440p. And I was really kind of hoping that it would get to 1440p. But I think the developer versions were like 720p. So, anything's better than the developer version. But, I'm really optimistic at this point. If I don't like it, maybe I'll give it away or sell it or something like that. I might need the money, so I might have to sell it. Let's see here. Gotta stay right there, stay right there. Oh, man. Please disappear when I touch you. There we go. And I think we just have one more tree. Then I must decide whether or not to cut the other trees down, and I think I will, because why not? We're 30 minutes into the episode, and we've got the first row of trees down, so I think this second row will be pretty easy. And I am going to start the New Holland off on field 14, just starting to get the harvesting started. We're obviously going to have to come back in the next episode, finish up the harvesting, as well as doing all the plowing. And I will time lapse that because trust me, you don't want to sit through like an hour's worth of plowing. Okay. Alright, up to the last tree. Or did we get the last tree already? I don't see it laying on the ground there, but... Nope, there it is. I'm gonna have to... Oh, there's 2 more trees. No! And we still need to grind up all the stumps. Oh, that's right. I need to buy a stump grinder. I should get the... I should get the cool one, though. The one that is not uncool. And I will show you which one I mean here in a moment. Come on, there we go. We're gonna have by far more wood chips than anything else here pretty soon. And that's all we're gonna need. Pretty cool. Yeah, it should be... Oh, there it is. This little guy. We're going to buy that too, and this over here. Go ahead and buy that. But we will, we'll get the wood chipping going. And, or I guess not the wood chipping. We're already doing wood chipping. The stump grinding, that's what I'm trying to say. So I'm running late on Farming Simulator. The reason for that is yesterday when I was, when I normally would be recording, kind of, I was dealing with some things with my dad's stuff, and by the time I was done, I wasn't in the greatest of moods, and yay. And so I came home, I decided to go to bed early, and then the Bengals-Steelers playoff game is tonight, and oddly enough last night I had a dream that the Bengals lost. I think the final score was 14-6 Pittsburgh, and which kind of made me mad. And I swear that's probably the first time in my entire life that I've ever dreamt about football. Ever. I'm not really that much of a football fan, though I do tend to watch the game sometimes. I'm not optimistic about them winning this game. And so, I don't know. Anyway, playoff games tonight. And we'll see. They'll probably lose, though. By the time this video is up, we'll probably know what the score is. Alright, so there's the last of those trees. So I guess I will go and I will cut the other ones down. And see, I wasted all that money on the other log chipper, though, and we're going to have tons, and I mean tons of wood chips now. I mean, look how many we have. We already have 300,000. So that's how quickly you can get wood chip money with the Brucks. So off we go. Again, we're just going to cut all the trees down. Ouch! We could probably sell these trees and have enough money to buy the field. Especially if we get a great demand on wood chips. We are pretty heavily in debt now, especially after we buy the little chipper wagon thingy bobber. Because now we're at the maximum. Just go ahead and buy the skid steer. And we've only got 10,000 euro to spare, so yep. Ow! Ooh, that fell right on me. So yeah, hopefully as soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna process the video, get it uploading. So hopefully it'll be up tonight, and then I'll also record Construction Simulator later today, and I'll have that up for tomorrow, which hopefully will be the final episode for the big bridge construction project. That I've been working on. I think we're up to, I think this will be the 4th episode for that, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, come on. I know. Here we go. I think this will be the last tree. Ah. Whoop. Alright. Man, I am thirsty. And I actually have some Iron Brew here. Iron Brew, it's spelled IRNBRU. It is I think it's a British or Scottish drink. I think it's Scottish. But it's mainly available in the UK, United Kingdom, England, the land of Ing. And I have a friend who has been telling me forever and ever and ever, like, give it a try. So I've got a bottle here. I'm going to give it a try. Now, this is the American version. Apparently, they had to change the formula slightly in order to get it to adhere to United States, Food and Drug Administration regulations. After the research that I've done, I believe the only difference is the type of food coloring that is used. Apparently, the food coloring that's used in the Scottish or the the UK version of this drink is one of those things where it's known to cause cancer in laboratory animals, and so yeah, so for that reason they had to change the color. But from what I've heard, there are no differences in taste or texture or anything like that. So, I'm going to open up this bottle here in just a moment. And I'm going to give you my impression on what it tastes like, because it is a very odd, different taste. Okay, here goes. Trying Iron Brew here. Original and best. That's what it said. Original and best Iron Brew. Okay. Okay. First impressions is it's slightly carbonated. The first taste that hits my mouth would be that of bubble gum. And I'm talking about, if you go to your gumball machine at the mall or the grocery store, and you get just like that, just regular pink bubble gum. That's kind of the first taste that I'm hit with. So, normal, regular pink bubble gum. On top of that, there's also a flavor of juicy fruit bubble gum. So if you've ever had juicy fruit bubble gum, it tastes like that as well. But the two tastes are very separate, and they kind of hit you at different moments. Once you've kind of had it in your mouth for a few seconds, and the carbonation and the fizzle starts to go away, you're kind of left with an overall kind of citrus, kind of fake orange juice or orange drink. I won't say orange juice, but kind of like the McDonald's orange drink, that they have everywhere in the United States and most places across the rest of the world. Uh-oh, one of my combines is full over there. But yeah, it is kind of a citrusy type of flavor. So but it's very mild. It's not a strong taste. Matter of fact, none of the tastes are very strong, which is kind of what I don't like about it. Like, I like my drinks to have a very prominent taste to them, and a lot of drinks in and throughout Europe are very subtle. And I don't know, maybe that's just a difference between American and European. But I've always kind of noticed that. Please disappear. There we go. I don't know that I would drink this again. I don't know that I would go out of my way. I mean, it's not bad. But, like, I don't know that I would go out of my way to have it again. Like, oh my gosh, I'm really in the mood for an Iron Brew. But it's not terrible. I can't say it's tremendously thirst-quenching either. Like, I didn't used to think that about Coca-Cola, that Coca-Cola was necessarily thirst-quenching. But in recent years I have. It does actually quench my thirst. I don't know if I'll be able to say that about Iron Brew. I just don't know. I don't have access to it. I had to buy a full case of it, which cost me like almost $25 for, I think, 12 bottles or something like that. So it's not cheap either. And because it's not widely available here in the United States. So I don't know. The verdict is still out on that, I guess. But it's not bad. I would definitely say to people who've never tried it before, go give it a try. It's if you can get in, if you can access it, or if you have access or the ability to order one. I know you can order them off of Amazon.com, though they're pretty expensive there too. I mean, it's just not a cheap drink. But anyway, that's my impression of Iron Brew. So I have finally got it, and I can't say that I'm like overly impressed, but it's not bad. I just hope that it does not give me cancer. That's the main point. Come on. Oh, come on, roll. Roll, you fool. Oh, no. Oh, yes, it is stuck. Come on, man. I hate when it does this. I push it the other way. Oh, yeah. Stay right there. Hey, where did this tree come from? What the heck? Where did these things come from? Okay. I guess I'm probably going to have to drag the buffalo over here to pick those limbs up. If they are, excuse me, if they are in fact pick upable. I don't know why I'm going that way. Let's see here. I finished episode 40 for my Millennium Falcon build 2 days ago, I guess. I'm supposed to be getting both month 11 and 12 next week. Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully I do. Because the next 8 issues are going to be pretty cool. I will finally be able to fully complete the bottom of the entire bottom of, well, not the, minus the mandibles, but most of the bottom of the Millennium Falcon. And this thing is absolutely humongous. I should take a picture of myself holding the thing just to show you how big it is. That just sounds wrong. Anyway, it's pretty big. I'm pretty impressed. It's a really nice kit, and yeah, well, you know, if you guys watch the series, then you'll know what I'm talking about. So that will be up this coming Tuesday, and then who knows when the next episode will be up. Just all depends on when my my next month gets here. Supposedly they were gonna ship all of the orders, or all of the month 11 and 12, because they were delayed. Okay, Georgia, come here. Sit down. Sit down. I don't know what she's... It's probably like... She probably wants to go OUT, if you know what I mean. Ah, no! Let's see. How much time do I have until the episode is over? About 10 minutes or so. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, so... So, what I'll probably end up doing off-screen... I'll probably end up doing another load of logs. See if I can knock this one around a little bit. man. I don't think this is gonna work. Oh. Come on, man. There we go. Oh, and then I've been playing tons of Fallout 4, way more than I've been doing episodes for. I do plan to go back and like play more Fallout 4, and for my channel. It's just I'm still just trying to kind of get myself back into the whole doing videos thing again. It's still hard at times, and it's just hard. I hate to say it. I actually had a dream about my dad the other day. I think it was 2 nights ago, and it was kind of weird because it was like it was like a dream where like I was trying to get him to get like help for himself at home, because the kind of person that my dad was is he never asked for help for anything, and his house is in pretty bad shape, because of some cats that he had, and I think just in his older age he wasn't able to, especially with COPD, he wasn't able to really clean up his home, and I'd gone there several times, but and offered to help and tried to help. Actually, I did help him for a very long time, but the kind of person that he is, he would get really angry when you would try to help him without him asking, and that's just the kind of person he was. People who knew him would be like, "Yep, that's him." And but I was having a dream where I was trying to get him help, and I don't really remember how the dream was resolved, how it finished, but I just kind of remember waking up that morning and just wishing that he would have been like he was in my dream, trying to finally agree to getting that help that he probably should have had. And it hurts because if he would have not been so stubborn, he probably would still be here, and maybe I should have been more stubborn and and kind of forcing him to get that help. But I don't think he was really a man to be forced. And I'm trying not to sit here and be like, well, I woulda, shoulda, coulda done this differently, but at the same time, you can't help but do that to some extent. And it's tough. It's really tough because when you have anybody in your life who passes away or who is sick, you don't know when their final day is going to be. I had a friend from high school, and his brother just passed away a few days ago from a brain tumor, and it was very sudden. Like, they kind of knew that, like, I think they knew that he was going to die, but he was actually in the hospital waiting to get discharged so that he could go home and have hospice care. and unfortunately, he passed away. He was only 39. Um, which is around my age. I mean, I'm a little bit older than that, and I can't even imagine. I mean, I guess nobody can imagine, what happens after we die, but at the same time, it's kind of like, even now, I'm like, there's so much more in my life that I want to do, and I can't imagine not being here for that. So, I would definitely be one who would say I need help. Maybe not so publicly, but everybody needs help, from time to time. So anyway, I just, I kind of wanted to talk about that, get that off my chest a little bit, and I'm still dealing with it, and I'm gonna have ups and downs over the next few months, and especially as I start to work on my dad's house and figure out what's gonna happen with that, and there's just a lot of decision making to do, and trying to do that along with doing my videos. It's gonna be a lot of work, and I'm going to try to keep up with my channel as much as I can, because like I said, this is my primary source of income right now. It has been for, the last year or so. And, and I'm not really doing it for the money. I'm doing it because I've always enjoyed computers and gaming and all that stuff. And, but it's kind of, when you do something you love, that's like the best job in the world, I guess. And so this is my best job in the world, maybe. Come on, one more, yay! All right, guys. So we'll come back in the next episode. We will get the little JCB wood chipper dubobber. We'll get him down here. Looks like we've got 2 fields that are finished with harvesting. We will get fields 15, 20, 15/20, because I've also joined those fields, and then we'll get field 19 harvested. In the meantime, I will do some logging off screen, and we'll come back first thing in the next episode, sell those logs off so that we've got some money, we can pay down the loan, and so on and so forth. But yep, here's our little JCB guy. This is actually part of the JCB DLC. If you're not familiar with that, you might want to check out my video on the JCB DLC. Definitely worth it. I think the Gold Edition does not include the JCB DLC, but I think of all the DLCs that they've released, this one is the one that's definitely worth the buy-in. You get this little guy, which has a bunch of different attachments. Definitely, in my opinion, the best stump grinder. I think this one is a lot more easy to use. You can move it up and left and right. You can with the other one too. It's just I think this one is a bit more easy to use. Sorry, I'm taking another drink of Iron Brew there. There's also, I think, a front loader, and then a couple tractors that you get. So I like it. I think they did a really good job on this DLC, and I always recommend it. People always like, is it worth it? They always ask me that, even though in my video for it, I'm like, yes, it's worth it. But yeah, it definitely is. I do like this DLC quite a bit. I think that's really about it for now, though. As always, please don't forget to like, share, please comment, please subscribe if you haven't done so. so you can get notifications and all that up-to-date stuff. If you want to donate and become a contributor, there's a donate link down in my video description. There's also one on my main page, up in the title banner on my main channel page, and I would be very grateful. Very, very grateful. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. This has been Farming Simulator 15 Gold Edition. I am Brad M73, and we will see you all next time. Bye for now, guys.